Welcome everyone. Hello. Welcome. Hi. We have a very fantastic, wonderful. We have a great session in store for you. So let's get started. I just want to first introduce myself. My name is Rudy Miles. I am one of the national trainers for Look Good, Feel Better. I've been with the program for since 2013 as a trainer and volunteer. We have a very special guest today, Chris Freytag, which I'll let her join in a moment. But I just want to tell you a little bit about, if you don't know who we are as Look Good, Feel Better, I just want to give you a little information about who we are. You know, we know that cancer treatment can be very difficult for patients. So Look Good, Feel Better for the last 30 years has provided workshops to help patients deal with the appearance-related side effects of treatment. So as professional volunteers, what we do is conduct workshops. Hi, everyone. I see you signing in. Greece. We conduct workshops that help deal with the appearance-related side effects. So we have skincare and makeup, as well as wigs and head coverings and head wraps, even for wardrobe and styling to really help with body changes that can happen during treatment as well. And the workshops are free for any woman going through treatment, active treatment, whatever that form of treatment is. We are in 27 countries around the world offering this amazing program and service. And we've been able to even offer virtual workshops even during COVID so that we could still reach the patients. Hi, everyone. Oh, great. What's most important about that is that really has inspired what we're going to do today, which are our Feel Better sessions, so that we can even add more opportunity to be able to reach out and have us feel good about ourselves and have some positivity and something uplifting now more than ever. So what's most important about today's session, we have Chris, who is fitness everything. But we also are going to have a fantastic giveaway. So if you can donate a minimum of $10. And I'm going to figure out how to put my donation tab up. But in the meantime, you can text feel good, okay, feel good all together to 44321. So once again, you can text feel good to 44321. And what that will do is get you enter into the drawing for one lucky winner is going to win a 1-year subscription to the amazing Get Healthy UTV from Chris. So what is Get Healthy UTV? What is GetHealthyU.com? Chris Freytag is everything fitness. I mean, the lady is yoga, she's Pilates, she is nutrition, like she is so well-rounded and versed in the language. We're going to have a whole conversation with her about everything health. Let's see if she takes the bait. Chris, did you see my? Oh, yay!
Hi.
Hi, Chris.
Can you hear me
How are
okay?
you?
Can you hear me okay?
I hear you just fine. I hope everyone else can too. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for that really kind introduction.
No, I could go on and on. Let me tell you, I went to your website. As soon as I saw a section for seniors, I was like, I'm in. She speaks to me. She understands my world. So thank you for joining. And I have questions for you. Thank you for the raffle, the gift you're going to give for the 1-year subscription. Again, everyone, I have to figure out how to add my little tab thing. But in the meantime, you can text feel good. Okay, just text feel good to 44321. You're going to be able to donate. And when you donate, also include your email so we can acknowledge that you won and reach you. Okay, so again, it's texting 44321, text feel good, and from that you can donate. And in the meantime, I'll figure out my electronics of how to get the donation tab up. So Chris, can we start with some questions and just kind of talk to you?
Sure, I love to talk.
Okay, good.
Sure.
I know you said one of your passions was to share knowledge. So you talk a lot about your mission is to help people to feel good, be happy, and love life.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, that's awfully broad, right? But
Yes.
I've been in fitness for over 30 years. I'm now 55 years old. I, understand the youth. My kids are in their 20s. I was once there. I understand women going through pregnancy. I understand women going through menopause. I understand women and men. I should put men in there too, of course. Going through cancer treatments. I've dealt with so many clients and dear friends. And so it's like everybody deserves the opportunity to feel good. And as you get older, you realize that feeling good is not always just about your muscles or how capable you are of doing some certain athletic thing. It's about your mental health, your physical health. It's about you meeting yourself where you're at. It's about living longer. It's about health numbers. It's about enjoying your family. So it's very well-rounded. I think of more like the wholesome human as opposed to just like doing a workout. But workouts are my passion, but there's so much more to it.
Oh, I love that. The wholesome human?
Yeah, I just made that up.
Okay, everyone, you're gonna want this. You're gonna want this subscription. So again, you're gonna text "Feel Good" to 44321. Donate a minimum of $10 to be entered into the raffle, the drawing for one lucky winner to win a 1-year subscription to Get Healthy You TV.
Yeah, which is a streaming service, just so everybody knows. It's a streaming service. Sorry, that's my puppy making that noise.
I love that puppy.
She's worse than a toddler. Get over it. But it's a streaming service with over 300 workouts for all levels, all types. Anything from beginners, we've got chair workouts, and seniors, all the way to athletes who are doing high intensity intervals. So we've got it all.
So speaking of that, how has COVID impacted what you do, and especially Get Healthy You?
Well, COVID was interesting because it really taught people the ability to accomplish a lot at home. Right? I mean, including myself, like just being housebound and saying, oh my gosh, I can work from home. I can work out at home. I can do certain things at home and realize that you can be more time efficient. So in the workout world, people realized, hey, I don't have to commute to a gym. I don't have to spend that kind of money. I don't have to be intimidated or have special clothing or deal with the schedule of someone else. I can work out in my own home, pick the workout I want at my own time. I know for a lot of moms, their toddlers and kids are running around. I know for a lot of people who, have crazy jobs that they have to fit it in what works best for them. And so it did increase our membership for sure, because people became comfortable with the idea of working out at home.
And honestly, I have not gone back to the gym since then. I've created this whole home experience. And I have to tell you, I finished working out and the kitchen is right there. There's no travel time, none of those things. It's been amazing. Who knew? So to that point, we're at home. What is fitness at home? How do we start?
So, fitness is an interesting word. I think now, again, the thing with age comes wisdom, right? I'm such a different trainer now at age 55 than I was at 30, just because I've learned so much about the human body. I've humbled myself with realizing that my body has changed so much. And I am still, like, people would say, Chris, you're such an Energizer bunny and you jump up and down and do this, this, and that. But believe me, I am a whole different person than I was 30 years ago in terms of what my body's capable and recovery. But what I say about starting at home and what I say about fitness in general, movement, I like the word movement because I run into so many people, and especially women my age, who say, I've never worked out. I don't even like it. That's, I don't like it. So I said, well, do you like to move? Because typically movement makes you feel better. One of my favorite sayings is motion is lotion. So as we get older, people realize, like, you get up in the morning and you're stiff and sore. My left shoulder's hurting me. My back is sore. My husband's feet are sore. We get out of bed. We look like, we're the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. When you lubricate your joints, all of a sudden motion is easier. I like also, here's another one for all of you. When you stop working, when you stop working something, it stops working. So if you stop using your legs, if you stop using your arms, if you stop working on balance, it stops working. So you have to keep going. So here's the thing, start at your level. If you are a beginner and you haven't exercised in 20 years and I tell you to go run 5 miles, you're going to hate it. You're going to end up injured. You're not going to enjoy it. I mean, the best thing is to start wherever you are. Meet yourself wherever you are. Give yourself that grace to say, I'm a beginner. I'm going to start in a chair. Or I'm a beginner. I'm going to start with power walking in my house. You know, we have so much.
I understand.
And then also to all of you cancer, either whether you're going through cancer treatments or you're a survivor, listen, nobody's journey is the same, right? That's what I have found out from working with clients and friends. Your drug treatment might be different. Your body type might be different. The way you react might be different. There's no one perfect story. So do what works for you and give yourself grace.
Wow, that's
and,
amazing.
you know, just movement will make you feel so much better, though.
And what's interesting is though many of us, most of us have been homebound, it's been almost less time for self-care. So if you're home, what are some things that we probably have around us that we could do in 15 or 20 minutes that we already have?
You mean in terms of movement?
Or equipment or using furniture? What can we do?
Yeah, I mean, you know, dumbbells. Who knew that dumbbells and toilet paper would be impossible to get? Two items that have always been easy to get. And people were writing to me when the pandemic started, I can't get any dumbbells. I don't know where to get them. I'm like, well, guess what? Take an old gallon jug, fill it with water, and now you've got a dumbbell, right?
Wow.
You can use soup cans. You can use jugs. You can use your own body weight, although body weight workouts are very hard.
Yes.
You know, because when you're using your body weight as resistance for a push-up or a sit-up or whatever, it is hard. So don't discount it. But you can hold on to a chair. You can use a table for your push-ups. You can sit in a chair. I mean, we have a lot of workouts where people sit in chairs. And listen, we get our arms moving. We get our legs moving. I know you can't see my legs, but we're just moving in the chair. And people go, holy moly. Like, that is actually a lot of work. It's pretty amazing what you can do, you know, in your own home.
Okay, everyone, if you are loving Chris as much as I am, text 44321, feel good. Donate a minimum of $10. You will be entered to win a 1-year subscription to the amazing Get Healthy UTV, which is streaming workout, a myriad of fitness options. Even your website has so much on it as well as options. So you made such a great point. Okay. If you're working from home, how can you integrate? It sounds like what you just said, if you're working in your chair, you can integrate working out while you're working from home in real time.
Yeah, let's talk about that. And can I just quickly see that I see one of my childhood friends on
wow.
live right now? Amy, love to you. I have not seen her in 30 years.
Hi, Amy.
We went to kindergarten together. All the way through senior year in high school.
Hi, Amy.
She's a cancer survivor. So,
yes.
Yay, Amy. I know. I learned that on social media. That's how I found that out. So I'm so happy to have her. Have her here. Hi, Amy. Anyway, okay. How do you integrate fitness? So again, this is another thing. I'm always, you know, I've been this positive person my whole life. I come from a family of 5, and my mom always said I was the one that was like this super positive. And my sisters, we joke because, you know, one of my sisters, she's like, you know, I'm always laying down. I never feel good. How am I supposed to know when, you know, I'll tell her like, oh, you'll feel better if you do this, this, or that. I say that all, you know, in jest, joking,
yes.
that everybody's different. But here's the thing I am going to say is that everybody's 24 hours are not the same. It bugs me when I hear everybody has 24 hours. You should be working hard. It's like, that makes people feel bad, you know, because they're like, oh my gosh, I should be doing better. It's like, no, your 24 hours are different than mine. Some people are single parents going through chemo, dealing with a full-time job, you know, everyone has different situations. So my 24 hours are different than your 24 hours. And so what you have to do is, again, I keep going back to be kind to yourself, which gets easier as we get older sometimes, not always, but see how your 24 hours look. For me, once my 3 kids got to, you know, sleeping through the night, and I knew that they were going to make it all the way through the night and not wake up at like 3 in the morning, I started working out early in the morning because that for me was my time. If I worked out at 5:30 in the morning, which I still continue, I did today. I love it. It's just become my habit, but nobody bugs me at 5:30 to 6:30 in the morning. My husband can handle the kids. You know, it was just before any work started. That works really well for me. I've met people who love working out at noon. Like their morning routine is way too hard. They're a single parent and they've got kids to get off to school, and they would have to get up at 3 in the morning. Forget that.
Yes,
So
yes.
you do your routine at noon, or you do your routine at night. What you have to do is establish what works in your life and then write it down. Like, write it down. Make yourself a schedule. Put it in your calendar like you would any other meeting. Be true to yourself and say, okay, this, and it doesn't have to be the same every day.
Yes.
I mean, maybe one day is early, one day's later, based on your family. But
yes.
So where I was going is, I am a positive person, but I also am a realist. I'm such a realist when it comes to fitness. And I want to help people say, you got to do you, because I don't like it when people shame you and say, you should be working out. You have the same 24 hours. It's like, no, that's not true. So let's see what works for you.
That is amazing. Oh my God, you are amazing. Okay, so I have so many great questions here. What would you say? What's your personal routine? What do you do?
So, well, okay, my life has changed, right? Because my kids are all out of the house. They live in different cities. I live in Minneapolis. We don't have any kids living here, which is sad. But, so now I'm an empty nester. I have a lot more time on my hands than I did when my kids were little. My routine when my kids were little, though, like I said, once they were all sleeping through the night, early workout was my thing, 5:30 to 6:30 a.m., because that was pretty much before anyone got up. And it depended over the years. Sometimes my kids had to be to school at 7, sometimes it was 8. So it just depended, or if I was driving them, or if it was snowing. But that was kind of my routine. Then I have, for years, I've really maintained that. But now I do that like 2 days a week.
Okay.
And the other 3 days a week, I work out more like 8 a.m. because I have the luxury of working at home. I can adjust my schedule. I do actually have the time to get up that early, but it's hard on my body at this age to continually get up at that time. Although I know people who do it. So, you have to see what works for you. I have a full-time job. I work all day.
Yes.
It's surprising because it's a digital business. So there's stuff going on every single day that we need to take care of.
I understand.
And then I have a lot more freedom at night. I mean, when my kids were younger, I didn't.
Okay.
My daily routine has maybe eased up a little bit, but.
So in your experience, what have you found to be the difficulty with motivation? So especially we're talking about working out at home and trusting your own, parameters of activity.
Right.
What's the challenge? What are the challenges there?
Well, motivation is hard. And that's why when I was being silly about one of my sisters, she said, we were talking about COVID at one point, and I said, well, you'll know you have it because you kind of get a headache and you kind of feel tired. And she goes, I feel like that every day. How am I supposed to know? That was our little joke between the two of us. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if you feel like that every day, we need to change that. Right?
Yeah.
But motivation gets you started. Habit gets you going. So getting up at 4:30 in the morning, I don't know who ever acclimates to that and likes that. After 20 something years of doing that, I set an alarm. My body does not wake up at 4:30 and tell me to get going. I have to have an alarm, but it's habit for me now. That alarm goes off and I just stand up because that's what I do.
Of course.
It kind of goes to the Mel Robbins 5-second rule. If any of you follow Mel Robbins, she is an amazing motivator, and her 5-second rule was like her bestseller. I think it was her first, New York Times bestseller.
Okay.
But she said you have 5 seconds to make that decision. You can't sit there for 10 minutes and keep turning off your alarms because you're never going to stand up. You have to say, it's like your activation energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, go. And
wow.
I think for a lot of things in life, you have to get through the discomfort. But here's the thing. We go through a lot of discomfort in our lives. And those of you with cancer, holy moly, you cancer survivors, holy moly, you have been through discomfort. You have faced it head on. And so that's the thing I love about fitness is it gives you confidence. Not because you're a confident person, because you're trying hard things. And when you try hard things, you become more confident.
Absolutely.
You have to dig deep into that and say, okay, I'm going to just do this,
So in light of that, is there a mantra you live by? Is it the 5 seconds?
A lot of them. If you can see right behind me, there's a poster right there that says, yes, you can.
Ah.
That's been my mantra forever. because that was kind of my personal mantra. I was not like a great athlete by any stretch of the imagination. You know, I loved to exercise, but I wasn't a great athlete. So when I would try new things like, okay, I'm going to go run a 10K or something, I'd be like, yes, you can. Yes, you can, you know, and it kind of became my signature, although, you know, everybody says it.
Okay, everyone, we're here with Chris Freytag. I'm going to say it again. Text "feel good" to 44321. We are giving it, Chris is giving away a 1-year subscription to Get Healthy UTV. So if you're already in fitness or haven't started fitness, it's a great way to add to what you're already doing or to at least get started. And as she mentioned, it's streaming and something for everyone based on level, interest, and ability. So go for it. Let's see. When you think of fitness, how do you connect it to wellness?
Well, I think it's all, like I said, kind of like that wholesome human. Like, it's all interconnected. If you put fitness in a box and you don't connect it to the other parts of your life, I don't know if you'll stick with it forever because you don't have that connection. To me, it starts with mindset. It's like getting your head in the right place and understanding that you have control. To me, mindset is a skill. So it's not an emotion. Like feeling sad, tired, whatever, those are emotions, but mindset is a skill. Teaching yourself to redirect your thoughts to a place of positivity or not allow yourself to go down that rabbit hole. And then, and that doesn't mean you won't, but it's like teaching yourself to say, uh-oh, I'm going down there, time to pick myself back up. And then, you know, fitness like relates to everything. You're taking care of your body because of your deepest why. I always tell people, if your only why is weight loss, again, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to keep you motivated forever because weight loss comes and goes, you know, motivation to lose weight comes and goes. It's about, you know, your deepest why. Like, do you want to have more energy? Do you want to play with your grandkids? Do you want to get through your cancer? Do you want to control your numbers? Do you have high cholesterol or high triglycerides or blood sugar problems? Do you have sleeping problems? Are you depressed? Like all those things. Connect a deeper why, and then your fitness will feel so much more meaningful, at least to me, because you hit an age where we're all going to have saggy skin. We're all going to have wrinkles. We're all gonna, like, you know, I never tell some 60-year-old woman, oh yeah, your abs are going to be flat tomorrow. Like, no, that's not going to happen. You know,
but you even say that. I love you say that on your site. You say, I can't promise you a 6-pack ab and a J-Lo butt. And that's so relevant because I think sometimes for us, we start working out with, I'll speak for myself, unrealistic expectations or goals versus celebrating the things that we can actually measure and see results from. That's an improvement from where we started. So the J-Lo goal may not be realistic for me, but maybe I should have the Rudy goal.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. And every, you know, I think as we get older, we realize it. Like, there's no such thing as the perfect body, and achieving that. As much as I wanted to look great in a bikini when I was 30, it doesn't matter so much to me anymore. And I don't say that to say, give up on your goals, screw it, who cares? I say it to say, change the way you think about movement, make it more wholesome, make it more about longevity. I always say, I don't want just more years. I want good years, right? Like, I want to be independent and, you know, all of that important stuff as we get older.
These are such good gems you are dropping. I don't want more years. I want good years.
Yeah. I don't just want more years. I mean, I do want more years, but I want to make sure they're good years.
Yeah, I understand. Is there anything you feel we haven't said about the cancer community that you also want to add or share? What I found interesting, which I had not thought about as a volunteer, is if you are capable and able, you should, and not should, but can still work out during treatment.
Right, you can, and I've watched lots of my friends go through it. Now, again, everybody's journey is different, and everybody's drug treatment is different. Everyone is given a different cocktail based on what type of cancer they have. So you have to really be kind to yourself. Because I think people set this up and they go, oh, this person, they exercise 7 days a week. Well, they have a whole different journey than you do. So work within your journey, you know, figure out what's working for you. If you can muster up any movement, and of course, it's going to be different based on what's happening. What day is your chemo treatment? How does the recovery work for you? How many are you going through? You know, it's going to be different. And so there might be days where you really just don't feel like it. And that's okay. Give yourself that grace. But when you can move your body, it will do good things for you. And again, move your body doesn't mean you have to do squats or lunges. You could, because squats and lunges are great, but maybe it's going to be just a power walk. Maybe it's going to be yoga. Maybe it's going to be Pilates. Maybe it is going to be jumping up and down. It just depends on you, but all movement works. And movement therapy is used to treat depression patients. They'll get people moving their limbs, and big movements are used to change mood. And so just, you know, do the best you can. But if you put that as one of your goals, like, okay, during these treatments, I'm going to do the best I can, and find a cheerleader, find a trainer that can help you, find a friend who maybe can help slightly understand your journey, maybe another cancer survivor. Find somebody who will lift you up and help you get through those hard times, because that really helps.
That's so amazing. So Chris, just once again, will you please remind all of us all the ways we can find you? I know there's gethealthyu.com, gethealthyu.tv, there's Instagram. Tell us.
So, you know, Instagram is my name, Chris Freytag. You'll find me under Chris Freytag on Facebook too. We have, you know, really robust stuff happening on social media. But Get Healthy You is a blog. Just the plain old Get Healthy You is a free blog if you're looking for information. Get Healthy You TV is the streaming service. We have over 300 workouts, and I am not the only trainer, just so you know. So you can feel good about that. There are 8 trainers of all different age groups and different body types, and guys and girls, and we offer a robust variety of workouts. We do 2 live workouts a week. So there's always 2 new workouts every single week. And you can stream on your phone, your tablet, your computer, your big screen TV. Yeah, it's really user-friendly. You know, it just gets easier and easier as technology changes. So.
Wow, that is so amazing. I can talk to you forever. Everyone, once again, okay, you will text 44321, the words feel good all together. Just text that, donate. It'll allow you to donate a minimum of $10, but you know, it's for the foundation, so you can't go wrong. But you can also go very right and win a 1-year subscription to Get Healthy You TV, the streaming service that Chris just talked about. You are such an inspiration, and I feel, thank you for saying your age, because it was written in my script, and I was like, I'm not saying that, because I don't know if I should say this, but
I don't care.
You absolutely said it.
I don't care. I mean, people, it cracks me up because I started out in the VHS tape industry. That's how I got started. And, you know, people will like pull out old VHS tapes and DVDs, and they're like, oh my gosh, look at you. I'm like, oh my, I was like 30 years old there.
Wow. And you've been doing this over 25 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, you know, my body has changed, but also fitness has changed. So it's gotten smarter. We've gotten more into strength training. You know, it just, as people